Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today I am here for something really special for you guys today. And just minutes ago, by the time I'm recording this video, I have uploaded my K9 Fiendsmith deck profile. Yes, I know it's not Dark Magician or anything like that, but it is a list that basically almost got me top 32 at my latest regional. So if you guys are looking for a deck that you can bring to a regional or anything like that, or something that's different from Dark Magician, go ahead, take a look. It's gonna be a link in the description down below, and one of the cards that's gonna be happening up right up here in the corner. So if you guys actually did watch that Canine Fiendsmith video, you guys knew that I was going to be bringing you guys some actual goo when it comes to Dark Magician. So basically this time around we are not using any of the Azumina cards. I just wanted to like stretch out my horizons a little bit and see like what else can I do with the Dark Magician cards using other engines. And the one thing that just comes up to my mind are the Shining Sarcophagus cards. I have not gotten a chance to actually mess around with those cards just yet, and I decided to test it out here today with a couple of other engines that you might be familiar with, and something that I'm playing that's pretty new in Dark Magician that I'm a really big fan of, but a lot of people may not be a big fan of, but you know what? It's something that I really enjoy, so I thought I would actually go ahead and share it with you guys. So without further ado, we are gonna get started on this combo over here. So hand over here, 3 hand traps, two engine cards. Okay, well basically this is just a 2 card combo, but this is just one of the hands that I actually drew. It's the first hand that I drew when I put this when I put all the cards together, shuffled up the deck first time, and I just drew these 5 cards over here. But in actual reality, we are only going to be playing with 2 out of these 5 cards for this combo right over here. So obviously, something that you guys are really familiar with already is going to be the Primite cards. The Primite cards synergize with Dark Magician, normal monster, all that good stuff like that. Primite Drill Beam, really good card. Primite cards keep bringing themselves back as long as you have access to that normal monster in your on your field or in graveyard. So that's really good there. And the Shining Sarcophagus card gives us access to a level 6 or higher Dark Spellcaster monster that we are able to banish off of the requirements of Dark Magician Destruction. Yeah, I had a little bit of a brain fart there, but it's all good. So without further ado, let me show you what this combo does all the way. So we're gonna start things off by normal summoning the Primite Dragon Ether Barrel. What we usually do all the time, we're gonna set ourselves the Primite Load Reload. Then we're gonna activate the Primite Load Reload in order to add ourselves the Primite Drill Beam. Then we're gonna activate our copy of Shining Sarcophagus over here, and then we're going to activate the effect in order to add ourselves the Dark Magician Girl and the Magician's Apprentice. And what I'm in the Dark Magician Girl, you may be thinking you need to discard a card, so one of your hand traps need to go. Absolutely not, because as you see over here, we are easily able to discard the Drill Beam in order to go ahead and get access to the Dark Magician Girl. And then we're going to activate the Dark Magician Girl effect over here to get access to another copy of Shining Sarcophagus. Then we're going to activate the effect of the Primite Drill Beam in order to set it, because we still control a Primite card over here. So now we're going to banish ourselves the Dark Magician Girl. In order to summon ourselves the Dark Magician of Destruction over here, we're going to activate the effect of the Dark Magician Destruction in order to add ourselves a copy of the Gaze of Timaeus. And then we are going to go brainless stuff. We are going to link summon these 2 cards in order to go for Closed Moon. Oh my god, Fiendsmith cards. Yeah, they are really good in here, especially the fact that you're just adding another power level to this deck that you're just able to just play these cards really well in here. Like, that's just something how I feel about this, especially the fact that people have been playing Primite Fiendsmith and like the TCG, Master Duel, things like that. I've been playing it in Master Duel and I love it a lot. And just being able to actually just use the Fiendsmith cards in here in conjunction with the Primate and the Shining Sarcophagus cards, basically 2 engine cards get you into 3 engines, which is just really good to me. So yeah, definitely. Obviously, Brain Dead combo over here. Requiem, go for Lacrima, dumps Engraver, and then we're just gonna go ahead, equip the Requiem, go for Lacrima, gonna go for the Necroquip, and then we're gonna activate the Fiendsmith Engraver in order to shuffle back the Closed Moon over here, special summon itself, And then we're gonna overlay these two to go for the King Caesar. And then we're gonna end things off in our combo over here. We're gonna set ourselves the Gaze of Timaeus over here, and then we're gonna activate the Primite Lordly Load in order to summon ourselves the Dark Magician. So this does a lot. It seems really straightforward. It does, but there is a lot here. But like, we're not even gonna be looking at the hand traps over here because like the hand traps are indeed interruptions, but like we didn't do anything with the hand traps. These cards are in our hand, and obviously if you drew these cards or not, like as long as you have access to your Shining Sarcophagus cards or your Primate cards, you are in a really good spot. So let's play this out, right, as if we're going into our opponent's turn. So obviously we have our Gaze of Timaeus, not to shuffle back the Dark Magician that's in the field, but to shuffle back the one that's in our graveyard, in order to go directly for a copy of Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. And then something else that we do have access to as well is the effect of the Lacrima in order to special summon back the Requiem over here. And then during the main phase, go Requiem effect in order to go Lacrima effect over here. Effect of the Lacrima, that's the one card I just did not put on the top of my deck over here to go directly for the Fiendsmith in Paradise, where we are able to just get ourselves an additional interruption right there whenever our opponent would actually special summon a monster. So being able to have two special summon negates, so 1, 2, 3, 4 with the drill beam over here, and 5 with the paradise as well. And if we're including our hand traps, that's 8 interruptions. Like our opponent, especially when it comes to a format like this, they're not playing past a couple of interruptions. So there is a very high possibility that you're just able to just um use some of these cards if it's not needed during your opponent's turn. You could just use it during your opponent's turn, during your turn, right? So like obviously if you don't need to use the Lacrima effect, you could just basically put this card back, go for a Requiem again, and just do it during your turn instead of your opponent's turn, right? So you could just do all that. Caesar, you can just obviously use it during your turn or your opponent's turn. Dragoon's just crazy. I'm still working out the ratios in my extra deck a little bit because the Fiendsmith cards do take up a lot of slots, and especially the fact that I just can't fit in like the Selene and the IP Masquerena in this deck just yet. So there is going to be a chance where your Dragoon does get banished, but um obviously you can just activate a spell card and then use your Dragoon as your material to go into your Dark Magician Destruction, because in this variant of the deck I still do play two, and there are just a whole bunch of things in this deck as well that I haven't even shown you guys yet. So I will start to show you guys that within the next video. So this is just something quick, simple, just showing you what you can do with this newer version of the Dark Magician over here. Obviously, my favorite version is still going to be the Azamina version, where we're just playing with the Blue Eyes Link 1, tributing that with the Deception, all that stuff like that. If you guys have not seen that, I will leave that link in the description down below. And I just wanted to say this because I did not mention it in my last video. Thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers, and we even passed 500 subscribers just a little bit. And I definitely want to say that I appreciate you guys so much, because like that that's pretty big for me, because like as of lately, ever since the new Dark Magician support dropped and I got access to the cards in person, I was actually it just sparked something back in me, not just for Yu-Gi-Oh but for YouTube as well, because like being able to show just weird combo lines and weird deck lists and things like that that just work together, especially when it comes to Dark Magician. It's just one of my favorite things about Yu-Gi-Oh right now, and especially the fact that yeah, TCG is cool, everything like that. I almost got a top at the latest regional, but that's not what I really want to focus on when it comes to YouTube. YouTube is just like, I just really want to just focus on Dark Magician. I just want to do a whole bunch of crazy things with Dark Magician, and just when these cards come out into the TCG, I'm just gonna love it. I'm just gonna enjoy it. I'm just gonna enjoy TCG so much. Just being able to just have access to these cards, it's just gonna be an amazing feeling right there. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I shall see you in the next video. Peace.